All right, here we are again on Sunday night. Sunday? Definitely Monday, so I missed a day. Evidently, getting in this routine is somewhat hard, but we're going to deal with that a lot through this process. We've added some extra lights, we've added some extra audio. These are all things that I don't really know how to use yet, which is why the sound is really boomy from this room and why the light's kind of really harsh. Maybe my white balance is off. I don't know yet. We're going to go through those things together. But I've got some feedback from a friend of mine, the net guy. I'm going to have a link in the comments below. I'll try to put a link right here as well. Where's the fingerprint? Right there. I'll put a link right there to his channel. He gave me some advice, and he said to storyboard, to write down what you're actually going to talk about, to make a flow chart of it. So instead of talking about the lights or the boom microphone or the shotgun adapter or the sound recorder, I'm going to work on pen and paper. That's what I think is really going to get me going, is to put down my thoughts so that I'm not freehanding this. I'm not repeating the same thing over and over again. My wife tells me I repeat things a lot. She'll probably laugh at this part of the video. And when I storyboard, what I'll try to do is come up with kind of the intro, the meat of the conversation, and some closure. And when I kind of draw that out, he actually draws pictures of himself and pictures of the product that he's shooting and whatnot. It'll really give me a feel for the flow of the conversation. It'll keep me from sounding so, I'm not really sure. It's something that all beginners struggle with, is having that natural flow of conversation. So storyboarding is something I'm going to work with. With some of the storyboarding work that I do, I'll share it here. I'll put it either in comments below, or I might mention some of the software I use to storyboard. I'm definitely going to share some of the storyboards I create. That'll be another thing we have to learn how to do, is to share a video screen from a computer inside of a YouTube video. We'll do that. Other than that, I want to talk about today's real topic, and that real topic is finding what you actually want to produce. Video number one was just go make it. Turn on the camera, talk to it, press record, put that online, and you're done. That's your worst video. Everything from that point will get better. So now that I've got my one video under my belt, I have to decide kind of what I'm going to do. And what I mean by kind of what I'm going to do is think of some of your favorite channels. Everybody on YouTube knows Casey Neistat. Everybody in computers knows Linus Tech Tips. Really, you can pick whoever you want from YouTube. And if it's somebody that you know their name, very likely you know what they produce. You could turn on a Casey Neistat video, and while he might be showing a new part of New York or some new tech toy, or he's going to talk about some crazy life experience, in general, it's going to feel very Casey. If you turn on Linus Tech Tips, he's building a $30,000 PC, and he's going to joke and drop all the hardware all over the screen like he always does. $300 video card, he just bangs it around on the table. The point is, they've got a style, they've got a consistency. You're not going to exactly predict what they're talking about because each content is new, but you know the theme, you know the gist of it. So my gist is going to be building, managing, running a home media server. I run Plex. A lot of my friends are familiar with it already. If you're not, you're going to learn a lot working with me. But I'm going to keep this 52-part video series on the actions of making a YouTube channel. Filming, production, editing, the art of sitting in front of a screen and talking. What I talk about is going to be computers and technology and media and sharing with friends and stats and remote access. But I'm going to put those out on a different video and a different feed and a different channel. Here is going to be how I made those videos. So the big takeaway from today is I'm going to start storyboarding. I'm going to come up with a plan to what to actually talk about. And the thing that I'm going to be talking about is technology and home media servers. Unraid in particular, Plex in particular, networking is a better answer. See, this is why you need editing. You want to get rid of that network statement. And that's it. That's going to be my gist. What I encourage you to do is figure out what you want to produce. It needs to be something you know a little bit about. You don't have to be a professional. It's something that you care about because you want to be enthusiastic about it. And more importantly, it needs to be something that you yourself would watch if you weren't making it. So if I love to cook, if that's my life, if cooking is what brings me joy, naturally, I should put out YouTube videos about cooking. Maybe not the act of cooking, but maybe reviewing kitchen gadgets or reviewing recipes or trying out a local restaurant. You can take cooking and kind of spider it in any different direction. But generally what you won't do is say, I really love cooking. Cooking is my passion. I love to cook, so therefore I'm going to make piano videos. there's not a joint there. Like there's not a joining of your energy and your effort. If you can find something that doesn't feel like work, you won't have a job the rest of your life. Find a way to make what you're doing fun. For me, that's a home media server. And now you can hear an alarm going off on my phone. So much to learn. Well, here we go. It's the end of video number 2. We've learned a storyboard. We've got a plan of what to make. We've got a little bit better lighting and a little bit better sound, but we've got alarms. I'll get better. See you next week.